Hello folks, if this is your first time, please hit like, subscribe, tell your friends about the page so I can grow here in 2020. Where am I going today? Well folks, I'm heading down to the creek to do a little bit of fossil hunting. And I'm glad you folks can join me because we just had a recent rain. So that means when there's recent rains, that means we've got maybe potential fossils on the surface, which is very cool. Why do I drive so slow? Dirt roads, folks. Where I live, there's just dirt roads and forest. Just country. I get my food from the little store. Just a tiny little store. Just country lifestyle here. But I'm wearing shorts, so I gotta walk through this forest quick or else I'm gonna be mauled to death by all these mosquitoes. What do we got ourselves here? A little bunny ran into the forest. See all that bus right there? Isn't there? But anywho, folks, let's get back to what we were doing. I get distracted when there's animals involved. But here we go, folks. Coming up to the road right now. Some folks will get distracted by this and be like, he ain't at the creek. Well, I am now. The thing is, you gotta drive to the creek to get to the creek. I can't just all of a sudden just do like Hello Genie and clip my fingers and go to the river. Come on, folks. Ah, the little white dog can't get at me. I'm surprised it's still alive. That one, all the way down there, that little white dog got hit by a truck. I'm very happy that it's alive still, but a little annoyed though, because he... annoyed that they still let it out after what happened. It almost died and they got it just walking around like nothing's a problem. I hate people that do that to animals. There's some people that deserve to have animals, some people that don't. Dishonest people, or irresponsible pet owners. That's a plague that goes on nowadays. Let's take a look and see what's been going down here. I really wish these people would stop cutting up the forest. It's not like I'm going to take my truck through here. That's absurd and insane. No classic cars are going to be out in the middle of the woods that are going to be picked apart. That's what I meant to say, picked apart. So, the weather's been a little bit warmer than usual, folks. Let's take a look, see what we're up with. A whole lot of junk down here. A whole lot of junk. I hate it when people cut down trees. They act like they own the forest. This is federal land. It's not supposed to be it's the forest. It's not owned by the people. It's federal land. To be technical, the only ones that should be able to own it are the ones that were here before us. The Native Americans, they're the ones that own the land. Let's be honest here. It's their place. They were here before everyone else. Let's take a look here. Hello? These people forget. Anywho. Let's try and go over here. I don't know. I've been there. It's been kind of dried up. But look at that spot. It's just so devastated. The water is so high that it literally just sucked up all the stuff here. And someone removed that. Thank God. It was very odd, if you know what I mean, folks. A very odd thing to do. But let's see what we can pull up here, folks. Look at that. Now, I ain't going too far into the woods because I know the stuff that lurks out here. And I don't want to step on a snake. The weird thing is I found an unopened can of beer out here. And what is this? Probably a crappy CD. Exactly. Anywho, let's keep on rolling around here, folks. Look at that. They're about to pull those trees down. Are they going to build a bridge or something? And if they did, it'll just go into private property. Folks are starting to figure out where I get across. But they don't know the whole thing. Anywho, let's come along. And hopefully I don't run into boars now. Because boars can be troublesome. They have tusk. They're nasty. Well, the piggy, little baby piggies are cute. It's just that the adults, they could be a little bit temperamental. I must have ran into mommies because they had a bunch of little pigs around them. But the daddies are kind of territorial because of the testosterone. But they're most likely going through my path, so you can see. The animals like... I've never been attacked by an animal in the woods. They know my scent. I've been through here multiple times, so they're starting to get not scared of me. Look at that. Now, I could be the first one down there, but I don't know how deep that water is. But let's see. Let's see how deep that water is, huh? It doesn't look too that much deep. Not much deeper than usual. But I have to get up over here. It's probably about only a couple inches higher. So, it's not incredibly that bad, but, you know, it's still probably not going to find much, but I might find something. And, you know, might and will are two different things. So, I have to do this one-handed now. God. Ah. Give me a second, folks. Oh, I have no Kramer crew. It's just me. I can't afford that stuff. Now, people will ask me, why don't you get one? Not that easy. Especially when YouTube doesn't want to pay me anything. So I can't afford a crew, and I can't afford equipment. So what I'm showing it to you on is just your standard run-of-the-mill, your standard run-of-the-mill stuff, see? So let me cross the river. I'm gonna do it for you folks out there. Oh God. Doing this for you folks. Doing this for you subscribers out there that have really helped my channel grow. This is for you folks. Let's get out that river. Doing this for you subs, my subscribers, my friends. Oh. Well, sometimes you gotta go across and see what the nature's got for you. Well, I guess it was a little bit good. But folks, around here, it's a little awkward. That must be bone. Well, what I'm guessing is it might be just be turtle shell. Which is still cool too. But let's rinse off this turtle shell and figure out what we got here. It's more likely what it is. Yeah. Tortoise shell. We've got turtle shell. That's definitely going in the inside collection instead of the outside collection. I don't want it getting stolen. But you gotta look through all the stuff. You never know what you're gonna find out here. It's a mystery. It's nature's sludge box. And there's so many things going on. YouTube wants me to live stream, so I'm live streaming for you fine folks out there. Just, if you like the things I do, cool. If you don't, well then that's your opinion and you're entitled to it. I respect it. Because that's what makes us human. You get to have our own choices. Ooh. If you look at that. The water's deep, folks. It is deep. But I'm hoping to find some more turtle fossils. No, that ain't nothing. But we can go over here and check this out. There's a stream right here. I'm sure things are getting kicked up right now. But when the flood resides, we will find some pretty interesting stuff down here. Now, lucky for me, there is no such critters that can give me, there's no leeches in this area. But it's getting deep in this area now. And it's finally starting to cut into the ground gravel itself. Look at that one. That is a nice palm wood. That is a very nice palm wood. But look at this one. We got lucky, folks. Look at that beautiful piece of petrified wood. Okay, folks. It's been a interesting time so far. I was hoping for bison teeth, but bison teeth is a rarity out here. I've only found 2 since I've been out here, and I have been doing this for a while. So look at those. Put them in the other pocket. Gotta really make this stuff work for you. Gotta look hard. You don't want to pass up something and then someone comes over here, oh, look at that. And they're like, oh, a bison tooth. And you're like, what? No, a bison skull would be nice, but I doubt I would find that. I find teeth, but I don't find full bones. I wonder why. You think bones would have been able to survive in the water longer. But it's always not always the issue with that. Let me take a look in here and see what this is. It's nothing. But anywho, folks, if you're just joining me, this is the fossil cam. And I'm doing a fossil hunt. I've noticed some of you folks enjoyed my other fossil hunt adventures. So, this is a little premature coming out here, but I have to, you know, give you what you folks came here for. Plus, I have to do some art soon, so I have to do that on top of that, and then that. It's a very busy schedule, but what is that? Is that what I think it is? I think it might be a partial tooth. Nah, almost petrified, but not quite. It's gonna need about a couple thousand years more. It's hard, but it's not quite there yet. So folks, within 2 days, this will probably be down. But until then, it is pretty rough. So, I hope you folks enjoyed spending time on this channel with me. I'm still out here today. I'm still gonna be out here doing this live stream fossil hunt. Now, sometimes you find things, sometimes you don't. You gotta really be looking deep into the stuff. It's kind of hard to tell when you got all this stuff in the way. I just have to get down closer to the ground and take a look at it, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. Because look at that nice little piece. It's when you get down there, you really start to find things. It's good to be the first person here, because there's going to be tons of fossil hunters coming out to these spots. They know after the rains, it's when it's the best time to come out, so you got to get there. Even if there isn't anything going on at the time, you got to get there to be able to get the goods. Get the goods. Deliver the goods. And get the good stuff. Now, I don't feel like walking all the way down past that area, because it's a long distance, and I really don't have my water pump fixed. Not water pump, but you know what I'm saying. I don't have my my water stuff fixed, and I can't take a shower, so I don't want to get all sweaty and not be able to clean myself. I don't want to crawl in my bed in a soaking bed of sweat. It's not very fun for me, but things will get better. I know it. It has to get better. You got to look at things on a positive side, or you're always going to be miserable and in a rut. So you got to do things a little better sometimes. Oh, just keep on not giving up, and that's what I'm doing here at YouTube. I am not giving up. I'm not being intimidated, and I'm not being scared away. I will not give up on this. Ooh. No, I thought that's what it was. Anywho, folks. I haven't found quite much yet. There's a nice piece. There's some nice pieces. Put those in the other pocket. But this is what I have to do. Just be out here filming, recording, releasing. For all you fine folks out there that enjoy my material, I gotta be true. I know that some of you like my art, some of you like the cars, so I gotta try and... That's the thing with a variety channel, I'm always busy now. But it's fun at times. Yeah, I'm doing this technique I do on my other spots, but the water's so murky you can't really find anything, really. Once it clears up, I'll be able to hit in this area. And hopefully I find something. Whoa! What do we got ourselves here, guys and girls? Petrified wood. So, the best advice I can give you small YouTubers out there, or anyone that's interested in YouTube, is never give up. When things seem bleak and things seem like they're never going to happen, it's when you just work harder. Things will eventually happen. You've got to throw in the effort and time. My channel isn't huge yet, but I've thrown a lot of time in it. It's just algorithm. You're at the mercy of algorithm. And there's nothing you really can do about it. You just have to accept that that's the way things are on YouTube. And just keep releasing and hoping for the best. Always got to be a positive person. I'm sure some of you folks have found petrified wood yet in this spots, but I'm looking for some good pieces, some good chunks. If I can't find anything at this next run, we'll end this camera session short, or we'll just go to the next location. How does that sound, folks? You want to go to the next location? We can do that. Let me roll up my pants a little bit, and then we'll head on to the next location, but I'll keep it live. I don't want to turn it off. It's going to be live right now. It's live still, folks. We got to get that petrified wood before everyone else does. Okay, I'm going in the river. It just happens to happen this way sometimes. Oh, things I do for you folks. Okay, folks, we're going to the next location. So that means I have to climb that. So bear with me a second. I have no camera crew. It's only me. So if I put it down for a second, don't get mad. I don't have a hand strap. It's just, see, I only have one hand holding the camera, and I'm supposed to climb this. So you folks are going to be looking up at a tree for a second. Oh. 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 Hey folks, howdy. Folks, we're heading to the next location. Check for some fossil wood while we still can. Reason I'm doing it so close to the house, I don't want to get too sweaty. I can't fix my shower until Wednesday. That means if I get too sweaty, I have to sleep in it, and that's not very fun for me. Now I can probably go out behind my trailer and spray myself with icy cold water. That's not pleasant either. Plus there's no privacy. It's not like it's country. I live in the country, but I also live in a frickin' you know what. Okay, folks, let's take this. I don't want to take that way. It's too... Well, there's no really much choice I can do here. I don't feel like going around all that way. Let's go take this way, folks. Ugh. I really hate the devastation and cutting down of the trees. I don't know how people think this is a good idea. They want to try and dominate the area, but it was never theirs to begin with. It's just others, but not theirs. It's nature. I'm glad they tore that down. Whoever did that, I applaud them. Let's check this next location up here. Oh. You gotta walk to these locations. It's live streaming, so it's real time. It's not me just showing you the... Yeah, so you know how hard I work for you folks. My fans, my friends, my family. What you all are. My extended family. So, let's go over here. See what we can find, huh? Now, the water's up pretty high, but I think we can still make it across. What do you folks think? Think we can make it? We made it across a deep section of the river. This ain't nothing. We'll be able to tackle this. Come along, friends. I know the right spot to hit it at. We have to check these banks, too. You see, the water is... Oh, my feet are all nasty now. Ah, God. I better find another fossil. Nice piece of petrified wood, huh? You gotta get dirty sometimes to get the stuff you need. Now, I'm probably not even going to keep that petrified wood once I move. Probably just going to keep it in my garden. So that way I don't have to pay for wood chips every time my thing floods. So folks, now that we're done cleaning off our feet from this disgusting mud, let's get back to the section where we can actually get into the water without getting nasty. Twigs, folks, twigs. Not very fun. But anywho, we gotta look in these sections. You never know what's in these sections. It's kind of a mystery, because it's always kicking up and you don't know what's under the next layer. So think of it as it constantly tumbling. There's a nice piece. And holy hell, I think that's... Oh. Ah! Aha! No, wait. Premature. You'll always look at your ground. These gravel bars, to fossil hunters, this is your best friend. This is where you find all the good junk. Good stuff. The stuff where you go, hey, that's where it is. So, let me see. Ooh. It's a nice piece, too. Look at that piece. Nice, that's palm wood. We used to have palm trees here back in the Cretaceous. So, that spot's a little too low, too high. But we'll see once the water clears what we have down here. Oh yeah, that's wood. That is petrified wood, baby. 100% fossilized wood. Now sometimes there's different grades of it. There's the kind that's been completely mineralized, that doesn't have too much of it on it. I think there's a really extremely gem quality. But folks, the majority you're gonna find is like chips and nips at the top. The big boys are at the bottom and they're stuck under all this muck, covered up. That's a nice little piece of petrified wood too. So folks, oh, these mosquitoes are tearing me up, but someone's watching. Hello out there. Let's see. I don't know about that. That looks like rust to me. But in here, that's a little piece. Just a little tiny piece. You see the bandings in there. But anywho, that goes into the pocket. Like I said, in a few days this will clear up enough to where you're able to... Oh my goodness, look at that. It's a nice little piece of petrified. Into the pocket with you. Anywho, folks. Whew. After I get home, I'm cracking open myself a beer. These mosquitoes are brutal. Yep, indeed. Oh. Now, folks, remember, around these areas, you might find things that some of them look like wood, but they're not. You gotta know, you gotta look for the structures, and sometimes they're different. Don't always pass up everything. You gotta look at it. You have to inspect it. You have to grab it and look at it personally to make sure it's correcto. Like right here. See that? It's a nice piece of petrified wood. Oh my goodness. Look at that gorgeous piece. That is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. That is beautiful. That's a definite keeper. But anywho, you gotta look. You just can't pass up everything and get frustrated when you can't find something right away. Things take a while. Oh. Yeah, I'm not completely exhausted quite yet, folks. And I do these live streams to prove to YouTube I am not a robot. I'm a human being, but a very productive YouTuber. Because I'm always, look at that. Another petrified. I'm always doing something here, folks. And thank you for tuning in. I see someone out there is watching. Hello, how are you? Check out my other videos too. I might have to pack up soon. I'm starting to get to the point where I can't find much around here, but there is stuff here. It's just, the problem is there we go. Now YouTube doesn't want me to do my impersonation voices because they say you're not allowed to do impersonations, because then they flag the video and say, hey, that's not you. But I'm a guy that does all those voices. I can do voice. I could be a voice actor if I wanted to, but not here on YouTube. They don't take kindly to that. We don't take kindly your type around here, you know, that kind of stuff. Get mad and angry. All right. So I can't really seem to find much more, so we're gonna have to cross. I ain't going over there. My feet got mucky and mucky. So folks, let's cross the river. But you'll never know what you'll find in these rivers, so you gotta be careful. You don't want to get your toes snapped off by an alligator snapping turtle. You don't want to have that happen at all. So folks, is that what I think it is? Folks, look what I just found right on the shoreline. Petrified, baby, petrified. Petrified wood is still a fossil, so I am fossil hunting. Then, after this, folks, someone's been shooting things around here. They're eating squirrels, I guess. I guess they want rabies. In your hunts, sometimes you'll find things that aren't really fossils. Okay, so let's head back to the car. We had a pretty good adventure today, me and you. I'm so glad you can join me today. Now, the fossil hunt is over, but you still get to stick around to see the beautiful woods. The woods is beautiful. Watch out in here. There's beetles in there. That's where the woodpeckers come to eat. And, yes. The birches are over this way. That's a asteria. That's a tree you don't want to really tap for syrup. The birches are down past that way. But anywho, mosquitoes are biting. So I'm heading on back. These are a wild citrus. They have good smelling flowers, but I wouldn't eat the fruit. I don't know if it's safe or not. I ain't gonna try it because I don't want to get sick. I don't have much money, so it's not a good thing for me. So folks, why would someone do that? That tree was out of the way. God, I hate rednecks when they do that stuff. Mother Earth will have her vengeance. Mother Earth will have her vengeance in the next ice age. So, let's keep on moving on, folks. We gotta get to the house. So, I'm sorry that some of you folks are still stuck in quarantine. That's not very cool. I hope that your guys and girls are able to get out of it soon. Because that's not very fun. If I'm stuck in the house that long, I go insane. But I live in the country, so I get a little bit of a leeway. So yeah. Anywho, we're about almost back. But generally, when I do these live streams, it shows you folks the time I put into just those tiny little streamings. When I do the regular videos and I don't stream these, what happens is I'm always showing you a tiny bit of what I do. I put a lot of time into the videos. So the live streams, I'm able to upload longer, bigger, basically like an hour-long video for you, without commercials, basically, which is a good thing. Let me get my keys. I'm getting mauled by mosquitoes. I have to lock it. You know, there's a lot of weird folks out here. But how nice of them. They ran over all the honeydews. They ran over all the berries. Got dirt in my throat. All this pollen from all these trees. It's not very fun. Anywho, we're back to the car. And we're about to head on back home. I need a cough drop. This is bad. All the scratchiness in my throat. It's mosquitoes. They don't make it fun. Yeah, I don't have corona. I haven't been in contact with people enough to get it. I'm a recluse. So, folks, I'm glad you joined me today. And I hope you could join me real soon. Till then, have a good, safe time. Be safe so you can keep your family safe. Wash your hands. And always keep your social distancing until this stuff is gone. We're gonna beat it.